Hey everybody, welcome to another plan with me with Erica D. This is going to be a regular kind of plan with me, like a weekly spread, I guess is what I mean when I say regular. I'm going to take lots of drinks. There's drink number one. It's just Dr. Pepper. It's all good. But my throat has been going crazy the last few days. So I am going to pause to drink every once in a while. I hope you don't mind. And a cough. Pardon me. So number one, I'm kind of following a planner challenge. I think it's called Plan April 2020, like with a hashtag. I could have that wrong. I'll check on that. But last week's was diagonal, and I did that diagonal mosaic of different washi strips, and it was totally by accident. Sorry, piece of paper in the way. Totally by accident that I did that, and then later I found the challenge. I was like, oh, happy accident, I did diagonal. So I thought, you know, I might as well follow the challenge now for a few weeks. This week is floral wreath, and the irony is, another happy accident, I've decided that during this quarantine time, when there are very little plans, I'm gonna use stickers that I normally avoid. And some of the stickers I normally avoid happen to be the wreaths. I don't know, the circles of them just, you know how they talk about fitting a circle peg into a square hole or vice versa. That's how I feel about the circle stickers on the square or the rectangular planner, you know, pages. I'm gonna stop jabbering. Anyway, these are ones I avoid. So I thought about using them anyway, because that's my goal during the break, is to use the ones that I'm avoiding most of my life, and it's the challenge. So what I think I'm going to do, let's see here. I've got a few things marked. First of all, I'm gonna stick a pen in here. I have the journaling doodles, and they have both some black and whites and some golds that I may end up using. Don't know yet. Put that to the side. I'm loving the ones in the farmhouse. I like these colors. I think I like this size. These are sweet. These are really big. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that or not yet, except that I like this really big one for Easter Sunday. I think a gold one on Easter Sunday, I don't know, I love the significance of that. I may have to get rid of that quote, but I love the giant, I guess it's rose gold, but still, gold wreath. And I've been kind of holding my place with that. So, because I think I want to use these, and I know I want to use that one. This is actually the book that inspired me to do it. This is the Modern Farmhouse book, and it's got lots of wreaths and lots of flowers, obviously. And these colors match the last one I showed you. The only difference is these have lines in them, and they are slightly bigger. They're sort of an in-between size of the two that I showed you. Man, have you seen this sticker book? It's just gorgeous. Like, look at these. These are just beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. But I don't know if I'm using them in here, but I still love them. Anyway, and then these flowers right here, this and this, not very many, but a few, and I guess this matched these to me. So I may pull from here. This is the Fun Florals book. Anyway, all right, so not a lot of plans for this week as usual, because we're on quarantine. Let's see. The other thing that I have is I pulled out some washi. I'm gonna pull this book back so you can see why I picked them. Oh, make sure it's recording. That always is like a fear of mine. Yep, okay. These kind of peach, you know, millennial pink and gold match this really well. I pulled out these skinny ones that match. They've got kind of a scallop. This peach obviously matches. This is a rose gold. It's really, really shiny, but that's okay. And then I chose black because my religion has Easter on Sunday, but we have Good Friday and Maundy Thursday here, and those are some darker days in our tradition, and so I want to mark those as being a bit darker than this bright, happy Easter Sunday. All right, that said, a few other things. I'm a public school teacher, and so we are doing what's called distance learning nowadays. The state that I live in has given us some waiver days, so we don't have to teach all 180 days of the school year. So the way our school is doing it is from, I believe, here on out. I could be wrong, but I believe here until the end of the year, Mondays and Fridays are our waiver days, and then we're only having school, distance school, on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. So these are no school days. These are obviously no school days. These are our big focus on school days. So I want to differentiate between that. So I thought of using, like, I can't decide if I want to go with size to differentiate or color to differentiate. I might be able to do both. Pardon me. So my thoughts are, let's see. If I use, let's say, these peachy medium-sized ones for the 3 school days, then I can use some bluish smaller ones on the non-school days. Or I could do vice versa. I have enough of both the bluey and the peachy to do the school days here, and the same to do the non-school days here. So that is my choice. Oh, one more thing. I did print out, and I did it in several sizes, some kind of twig wreaths that I'm going to use on Good Friday. Only one of them. I have to pick the size that I want, though I didn't know which size I'd want. This was just a Google search of twig wreath, and then I cut it out with my Silhouette. If you've watched my channel at all before, you know I kind of obsess about making my own stickers. You do not have to make your own stickers to use the Happy Planner. It's just a thing with me. I like doing it. Okay, I babbled enough, and basically I was stalling, could you tell? I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I might turn the camera off while I decide this. Okay, so I got my planner guides out. These are my homemade planner guides. I just made them out of a sheet of lamination. And I kind of put the stickers on, and I think I do want to use the bigger ones for the school days and the smaller one for Monday, and then I'm going to use my twig one for Good Friday. I may rearrange this arrangement a little bit, and then I'll have the big gold one on mostly on Sunday. So now I have to figure out my washi. Pardon me. I think I like to, if you've seen my channel before, I like to use a lot of washi down at the bottom. This is the perfect width for it. I really just think it's a good splash of color. It makes me happy, so it's what I do. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this peach. Now, I wonder if it's gonna bug me. This is like a peach. I don't know if you can see on camera. It's a really pale peach and white, almost wallpaper look, kind of a floral wallpaper. You're going to be able to see those dots through it. And that does bug me a little. I'm going to get rid of those dots now. Okay, white out to the rescue. I got rid of those polka dots down there, and I'm going to just put a bit of this. Should have gotten a drink while I was off camera. A bit of this peach wallpapery, florally washi on here. Like I said, it's a useless spot most of the time on these planners. And so it seems perfect to me to just add a splash of color right there. And so that is kind of my go-to. That did not lay down well, and it's not gonna work because of the whiteout. Can't pull it up because of the whiteout. So that's just gonna be not straight. That's just how it is. Okay. It's not a huge splash of color because it's so pale, but I think this is going to be a pale kind of a spread anyway, so that is all right. Another thing that I do is I use a little washi, usually a skinny washi like this, to mark what I call the working section of my planner. The working section meaning the days of the week. So I have these choices, and then I've still got my black and my rose gold. Technically this black marble is gold, but I think it's narrow enough and small enough that it's not going to bug me to have the mixed metals. So what I think I'll do, since I'm using peach for my school days and kind of blue for my non-school days, I don't usually get this into my washi, but today I have time, so I'm going to put this bluish color down here. If you're wondering why I'm wasting that bit of washi, it's just that once the washi has kind of been re-rolled, the very beginning of the roll kind of loses its stick sometimes while it sits in your little storage container. So there you go. Like that part, just not too sticky anymore. So I'm going to start it here. I'm going to use peach here on the days that we have school in session. This is just, I think it's like a scraping tool for my silhouette. Cricut has similar things. I've never used it for my silhouette, but it works great for cutting washi, tearing washi. I'm going to do the same on Thursday because Thursday's a school day. And then I'm going to go to the black. I want it to be a little thicker. So I'm going to take my washi and lay it along one of these lines on my, oop, that didn't tear very well at all. One of these lines on my, what do you call this? A healable cutting mat. Take my clear ruler. If you've watched my channel at all, you know this is kind of a normal thing I do. My ruler has these grid marks in it, and so I can see the edge of the washi through them. And I lay this right here. You have to put a lot of pressure, downward pressure on the ruler. You don't need a lot of pressure on the knife. The pressure is from here so that your ruler doesn't slide while you're doing it. And so then I can pull that up. And so I can turn this thicker, wider washi, this stuff, into whatever width I want it. And I wanted this to be a bit thicker so that it, you know, stands out. So that's, oh, I don't know about this. Not sure about that. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? I don't like that. Now what? I could go down to that bottom and just cover over it. If I do a torn edge, you know, it's kind of rough, you know. I'm not sure about this. I gotta think about this. I don't know about that. Because see, I was gonna try to do the same with the gold. I don't think I've ever used this gold. It's very intimidating how, you know, it's very mirrory. I'm not sure how well it works or doesn't work. I can't even pull it up. Is it see-through? Not really. Oh, let's see. How can I use this now? I'm betting I can't tear this. Usually the more plasticky feeling the washi is, the less likely you are to tear it, and you need to actually cut it. So what if I cut this? Sorry if my head's peeking out. At that same width. I wonder how that'll work. cover over here, just like I did with the black. Is this getting weird? I mean, it's my planner, right? So, you know. I'm the only one who has to like it. I don't know if I do. Ooh. That's weird looking, isn't it? Now I have no plan. My plans are all gone now. That was kind of my thought, and I don't like it now that I've done it. And I'm not sure I like this either. Okay. Maybe I do a vertical line. Maybe I do that. All right, so I'm gonna take my black washi again, and I'm gonna make a longer strip. I can never remember how long to make it, so I always have to lay this out. So I'm like looking between here and here, making sure I make it long enough. I do this all the time, and I still don't remember how long to make it. I'm gonna go really narrow here. Again, I'm using that grid on my ruler. Lots of downward pressure, not a lot of pressure on the knife. Might make two, let's see. I will make two, I might use two is what I mean to say. Okay, let's see. I do like to do this a lot of times. I haven't done it in a while. Is to emphasize the vertical lines of the planner, since it is a vertical planner. Terror. I might like this. This isn't horrible. And then if I do it on the other side of Friday as well, so I'm like giving Friday a good border. Let me think about that. It's not bad. I'm now wondering if I should have whited out all of my horizontal lines on this. I think I will. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm much happier with this now. I like the vertical lines. I like the horizontal lines being covered up. Much happier. So now I think I'm going to do something similar on Sunday, I think. Still not done clearing my throat. Don't know what's going on. It's been several days, so I'm really kind of over it. Sorry if I sound out of breath. The glory of video is that you don't know that not only did I cover up the white lines, but I also broke and had dinner with my family. So I just got done coming back upstairs from being down there to eat, and I'm apparently really out of shape because coming up the stairs put me out of breath. Okay, that didn't cut through all the way. I'm gonna try coming from the other side. No, I'm not. Can't see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go on the same line if I can. I told you don't have to put much pressure on your knife. But I don't usually use this kind of washi tape. It's not really washi tape. Washi tape, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe by definition washi tape is like paper tape. And this is absolutely not paper. So it doesn't. It kind of like pulls. Do you see that? Ugh! May not be able to use this. I want a strip like that. I should try my paper trimmer. I've seen people do that. I've never had much luck with it. Don't even know where it is right now. It's under everything. I'm gonna try this. People do this. I see people do this. Let's see if I can do this. So first of all, I need a clean edge to start on. Well, apparently people know what they're talking about. Because that worked. So that's my clean edge. So now I will pull this up. Please pull, please. And I'm going to try to give myself just a thin. I'm basically lining it up with, like, you see here, there's like the plastic bit right there. Kind of lining it up with that. I don't know what that exact measurement is. Probably 1/8 of an inch. And that actually worked beautifully. Look at that strip of washi. Love it. I might be converted. I might not, but I might. So if I take this guy, come along there. Now the question is do I do that here as well? I don't know. Here's the reason I don't. I love it because it would border Sunday. I don't like it because then this page would be all lines and this would have none. And that to me is a little odd. You know what I might do though, just for fun, is put another gold strip here. Rose gold, sorry, I misspoke. It's not significant there. This has nothing to do with Easter or anything like that. This is just design. I think it would look very good to have another strip on the other side there. Okay, that is beautiful. That cuts beautiful. Beautifully, sorry. Okay. And cut this. And voila, look at there. Now let's take a look at it. That's not bad. Now do I still like these guys? I don't think I like the multicolor. I think I need either all peach or all blue. And I think I'm gonna go with all blue. Since this bottom one is peach, I'm gonna do blue all the way across. Blue, turquoise, green, whatever color you wanna call this. Oh, that's not pulling up. Oh, bad washi, bad washi. Come on. Bad washi. Washi's supposed to be low tack too. Like I said, by definition, I think it's paper tape. And I think it's also low tack. And that did not pull up easily. All right, so back to my working section of my planner. Maybe I just skip that today. Maybe I just don't do the working section, because here's my thing. I don't know that I want it to be in Friday. Maybe I just skip Friday. Let's see how that works. I've never done that. So if I do working section, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. My dog just opened the door and came bounding in with a very loud toy in his mouth. And there's Thursday. Leave Friday alone and then come back to Saturday and Sunday. What do I think of that? It's a little weird, but knowing why I'm doing it, it doesn't bug me as much. Knowing why I'm doing it, it doesn't bug me as much. I'm gonna try for that really thin line of bottom washi black again, because I still want it to happen. But I'm gonna go 1/8 of an inch this time. The last time when I hated it and took it off immediately, it was 1/4 of an inch. So let's see if I like this better. I really do want to mark it off. Because for those of us who celebrate Easter, Easter is nothing without Good Friday, which I've never quite understood why it's called Good Friday. So if there are any theologians out there watching, They can tell me what's good about Good Friday. It's actually pretty bad. I like it. And I'm going to put my thin washi at the top too. On all the days except Friday. This keeps me partly doing what I've always done, so my planner feels comfortable. You know, it feels at home. And then partly it's different because it's Easter week and it's quarantine week number 4, this will be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be week number 4. That is insane. And we've got a lot of weeks left. Okay, that wasn't even the nitty gritty. That was just the washi. Okay, so let's get to some nitty gritty. So these were the wreaths that I know I want to use. Oh, let's see here. I don't like this configuration. It's wonky. So I think I'm going to put this one up here and then this one down. I think. I want it to look more like this. I could just do that. But then again, do I want it to look like this? But with obviously these two switched. I think that's what I want. I do. I think that's what I want. So I'm going to start with this guy. Come on. I'm going to put him down. And see, this is why I avoided the wreaths, because they peek over in the other day in a really awkward way, in my opinion. Kind of substantially peek over, not just, you know, shifting a sticker over a little bit. Pretty substantially. So now I'll take this guy here. And then, and this one I chose a smaller one because all it has to say is no school waiver day. Actually, it needs to say more than the other days, but I think I'm going to have more room for personal to-do lists, and these are more school to-do lists. And school, there is a ton to do teaching distance-wise, but it's more just learning curve kind of stuff than it is big lists. So what if I take, which size stick wreath do I want to do? Do I want it to kind of match these? I could. Now the next question is do I want this, or does my next page start it coming up again and then go down? Or does it look more like that? That to me feels like better design. But I'm not sure. Look at that. My lines are all crooked on that. Do I care? I might. I'll take care of that later though. Question right now, this or this? This or this? I think I'm going to go to this. So I need to take this guy and turn him into a sticker. Now you can just take a glue stick, smear some glue on the back of this, but I like my Xyron machine. The sticker, can you see it? The sticker just slides right in here. You turn the knob, you rip the paper off, and it's a sticker. You can turn any paper item into a sticker. It's kind of fabulous. Pardon me. Let me get that drink of Dr. Pepper. Okay. Yeah, it's the Xyron machine is kind of awesomeness. Okay. I'm pulling it off carefully just because of all the delicate little edges of the wreath here. Okay, I'm going to take the kind of flatter part of the wreath and put them at the top. And that is where it will say Good Friday. Pardon me. Wonder if I should just put the text "Pardon me" at the bottom of this video so it's just, it just went flying. It like grabbed my shirt, and when I moved my hand, it's like I threw it, but I didn't. That was so weird. Anyway, I wonder if I should just put "Pardon me" at the bottom of this in like text version so that I don't have to keep saying it. Like the whole video could just be like, "Pardon me, pardon me." Okay, now for this one that's got the crooked writing lines. Let's see if I can pull this up. I actually bought some Undo, but I'm so nervous about using it. I've watched, was it Coffee Planner Mom? I've watched her use it 100 times. Like, I know it works. Dog's back in here. I know it works, but I'm nervous about using it myself. All right. So this will say no school, school day, school day, school day, Good Friday. It's also no school, but I'm not going to put that because I think that might be overkill. And I could put another wreath down at the bottom, right? I could do that. Could put another little wreath down here that says no school. Is that weird? What if I put that on there loosely for a minute? Because now I need to work on the Easter wreath. I'm so sorry. So I'm going to grab, and again, this is in the Farmhouse book, this giant wreath right here. And I like the quote. The quote is lovely. It says, "Let the beauty of what you love be what you do." And I love it, but since I want this to be about Easter, that isn't fitting. So I'm gonna try, oh my. This is making me really nervous. I'm trying to cut in a way that like will work for both the wreath and the quote. And I know you're like, it's a clear sticker, it doesn't matter how you cut it. I feel like I can see the clear stickers have a sheen to them, and I feel like even though they're clear, I can still see the edges, and so I am kind of particular about how the edges of them look. And it didn't cut quite the way, all the way through some spots, which means I might have ruined the quote. Hopefully I didn't ruin the wreath. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna wrestle with this off camera. Okay, it's not perfect. It's kind of a funky little edge right there, but I think I can still use that quote later if I want to. And if I just take a pair of scissors, I think I can smooth out this little rough patch here. And again, I know it's a clear sticker, but since I can see it because of the sheen, I do like it to look nice. All right, that is sticking to my page. Now where to put this lovely Easter sticker. I think right up here. Just have all my wreaths at the top. Do I put it in the middle because it's, you know, kind of significant? I think I'm gonna go like this. That bugs me a little because I can see that it's not laying down really well, but I think it'll work. That was like a one-shot deal. If it didn't work, it was dead. And I'm not positive it worked, but it worked well enough. It worked well enough. All right, now my next question is do I have a sticker that says Easter or something like that? The student books usually have the holidays in them. but this one does not. Let's see about this student book. Nothing that says Easter there. Ooh, here we go. These are the holidays. Good Friday. Oh, it's gold. Why would they do that? Well, because they don't know what I'm doing. They don't know my design. But I could still use that. That's really pretty. That's pretty. I like it. Now do I have an Easter on here? Fall. Easter Sunday, but I don't love that. I don't want those colors. I mean, I know you're thinking it's peach and blue, but it's a very saturated peach and blue, and these are like not. So I got some freebies. I actually ordered some stickers online. I never do that because you know how much I like making my own, but I did order some, and I got some freebies. And in the freebies, this one says Happy Easter. It's really small. Do I like it? Therein lies the question. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's certainly better than my handwriting would ever be. And it's a freebie. Who's this freebie from? Sparrow Plans. I ordered from Little Annabelle's Plans because I've been watching Run with Craft Scissors for ages, and she always uses stickers by Little Annabelle's Plans, and she's like, they're going out of business. And I was like, what? It was one of those things, like, I'd always thought I would order, but I never did. And then she said she's going out of business. I was like, well, if I'm going to order, I need to order now. So I did. And then she sent these little freebies too. I'm trying to figure, this just seems very small compared to that giant wreath. So I'm trying to see if there's something else I should squeeze in there. That's the wrong color. Wrong style. Not Eastery. I don't think these freebies are Eastery. They're springy, but not Eastery. So, what if I use that cute little bunny? No, I don't want that. It's cute though. Happy Easter. It's just so out of proportion. It's tiny. And look, if I put it on here. Oh, and I ripped the R. Apparently, it was tiny and delicate. I'll have to fix that if I use it. Let go. Goodness. That is totally out of proportion. That doesn't work. I'm going to have to handwrite. I'm just going to have to handwrite. It's not impossible. It's just not beautiful. All right. So there we go. Let's see. I do need to get my daughter's violin lesson on here. I do need to get trash night on here. So I need just some plain boxes. And I think this Modern Farmhouse book had a few. Got these here. Those are cute. Really cute, actually. I don't need them that big, but they're beautiful. Cool. Be Here Now. Always keep joy in your heart. Design a life you love. These are beautiful. It's too bad that happy is so big. I could put the happy there and write Easter because it's kind of rounded, you know. But it's not. Be something good today. Can I use that? Can I use that on here somehow? It's really nice. I love that. I'm going to keep my finger in there. Could use some round stickers for the 2 events that we have. We actually have a lot more events. We have tons and tons of like Zoom classes and class meetings and office hours on Zoom and things like that. We have tons to do. But I have those on a separate page now. In fact, if you want to look through my playlist here on YouTube, you will see that I have those on a separate page. This is what I think I was looking for. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Is that different than what's back here? These just have the little designs in them, which are sweet. Maybe I'll do the designs. But see, that's got that green, and I didn't really use the green. I used like the blue and the turquoise. So I don't know. I'm going back. Going back. Let's go back. Where were they? There they are. So I can use a teeny tiny one for Shot and Trash Night. One of my family members, that's not very dark, I can't see it. For such a small sticker, I think it needs to be bigger. One of my family members, as I was saying, is has to take a shot once a week. And so we have just gotten used to doing that on the same night as Trash Night, so we don't forget. I will take this Post-it and move it to next Monday. And then my daughter's violin lesson is over here. I think I can use this light color on this one. It's, again, a Zoom meeting. I mean, we have, like I said, I've got tons of Zoom meetings. I don't know why I feel the need to mark that one and not the rest, but I guess because I've always marked violin lessons in my planner. I don't know. I just feel the need to mark that one, so I did. Don't know. Can't explain it. That is a little odd how it didn't cut symmetrically on each side of the box. Can you see that? Like, it left more color on the top than the bottom. I don't know. It's just how it tore out of the box, out of the page. Blah, blah, blah. What else do I have in these freebies? It's cute, but the wrong color. Thought there was just a plain little bunny. Not cartoony looking, but yeah, that one. Might just put him on here. I know Easter's not about the bunny, but you know, come on. The bunny's cute. You can't deny that. I'm gonna have him sit on top of her violin box. Ta-da! That's adorable. That's adorable. Honestly, that's kind of it. So I will add some like checklists. I wonder if there are any checklists I can just add in, just, you know, stickery checklists instead of, I do handwrite my checklists a lot. I just draw a little checkbox and start writing. But if there are some oh, look at that. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use the washi that came with the book. Instead of this, I was gonna use this. Oh well. Because that's another thing I avoid. I always avoid the washi strips that are in these. See, like those are checkbox lists. Can I use one of these to say Happy Easter? No, they're too big. They wouldn't fit inside that. I don't want to cover it up. What was that? My daughter must have done that. That's funny. My daughter uses my books too. She is a bullet journaler, and a pretty magnificent one, to be honest with you. What if I did this little sticker, but then I did one of these little thingies, these little swishy things? Would that fit in there? Maybe I go on top. That's not horrible. I'm gonna keep that there. I might do it. I really don't trust my handwriting, if you couldn't tell. And black ones too. I don't know. Checklists. I love these kind of checklists. I like them better than these. But, hey, I said I was going to use the stickers that I normally avoid, and I normally avoid this kind. I usually use this kind. I'm using the ones I normally avoid, so this is what I'm going to use. That's my rule for this Corona time. Corona time. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use some checklists here. Haha! You're like, why are you laughing? And I think I'm gonna kind of line them up. Ooh. You know what happened here? I went along my washi, not the actual black line that's under the washi. So I have to line it up with this side. That's not straight. Come on, Erica. I never do this, but I'm gonna do it. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Go with this kind of bluish color. I never line these up like this. It's just not a thing I do. But I'm gonna do it. Because that was my little planner goal when this Coronication started. I know a lot of people stopped using their planners. I didn't want to stop using my planner. I like using my planner too much. So I didn't want to do that. But I had to figure out how to use my planner in the light of everything. And that was the kind of thing I just told myself. I'm just going to use all the stuff that I normally say, that's not functional enough for me. I don't want to use it. Well, now that I need I don't want to say I don't need any function, because I do, but it's a different kind of function now. And see, this is why I stuck this down pretty lightly, because I'm not sure I want that on there. I'm going to put another to-do list here. Kind of covers up most of my black washi and makes all that time I used on it wasted, but that's okay. That's okay. I could cut that, right? Cut that right along the washi. So I've still got the washi. I don't think I cut that right. I don't think I cut it enough. Remember when my dog came in and opened the door? That now means you can hear my daughter's stuff going on in her room. And my daughter's coming in. Hi, Emily. Really want my daughter to do videos. She won't do them. If you would be interested in seeing a brand new 16-year-old, because she turned 16 yesterday, a brand new 16-year-old do her bullet journaling magic on this channel, leave me a comment. Maybe that would inspire her to do it. I personally think she's pretty awesome at it. I am struggling. This was a dumb idea. This was not worth the trouble. All right, I'm gonna leave that. That was not worth the trouble there. Nope, 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 nope. Do I want to put this wreath here that says no school? No, I do not. I know that's not where that came from, but I don't care. And do I want to put one more checklist on Saturday? I can. Will I use it? I don't know. Alright. Again, stuff I normally don't use. Now let's go back to this Happy Easter thing. I think that gives it the weight it needed. So I think I'm going to do that. And remember, I tore the R, so I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Stick that R back on correctly. Everything is tangling up. All right, so this was something like that. And then this goes something like this with an R. I feel like this is not quite placed right. I don't know if that's any different or not. Okay. I want something fancy fun. What was that sticker I liked? Was it in here? The kind of oval one? Nope, must have been the other farmhouse. That one. Do something good today. I like this one. Oh, wow. That is a pretty sticker. Ugh, it's not. It's a little too wide. What if I get rid of this checklist?
Did you see Trent's email?
I'm recording right now, honey. Everybody say hi to my husband.
How's it going?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pause because he told me there's an important email I need to know about. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. We got a notification from our superintendent on kind of more information of how we're finishing out the school year. We just got word yesterday that the schools in our state are going to be online for the rest of the school year. And we weren't sure exactly how that was going to work. See, Allie does this, but I can't get it to work very well. You ever watch Allie? According to Allie is her page. Oh goodness, my neighbors are setting off fireworks. Isn't that lovely? I'm just going to use my whiteout. She would not use whiteout. She would use a jelly roll. I can't get it to work. I'm struggling and I'm distracted and I'm a mess right now. I shouldn't have stopped to hear what my husband had read on that email. Because now I'm distracted thinking about that. Anyway, as I was saying, we just got word that we are not going back for the rest of the school year, and so we have to figure out what that looks like, how that works, you know, graduation, credits, passing, failing, grades, all that. It's not easy. All right, I don't know that this is my favorite spread ever. I need to put this back. This is not my favorite spread ever, but once I add the pen and I keep going with the week and get some other stuff on it, maybe I'll like it a little bit better. I do like this little bit. That part brings me joy. I even like that there's the gold in here and the black in here, so it's reversed of the wreaths. Something about this just is not working. I think I need more black over here is what it is. I might search for something black over here because I feel like this is really heavy and this is really light. Give me a second. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, and I really wish you could like tell me which one to do. This quote is speaking to me a lot. It's just speaking to me today. And I know this one is much more fitting, you know, because everybody can take a little more time right now if you're not dealing with the actual illness. Okay, not everybody, but a lot of people. But this quote is speaking to me but it's kind of tiny and I feel like it needs to be layered on something. So I thought I could layer it with this one. It's not, it's another, you know how this is like bolder than these other peaches? This is like bolder than the other blues, so I could put it here and then put that other one on top. I could do this one, but I feel like it's the wrong pattern, so I just overruled that one myself. And then there was one more back here that I liked. I thought I could use this instead, just say start each day with a smile and not do the quote that's speaking to me. But if that quote is speaking to me, that's what I should use. Okay, thanks for your help, guys. That was great. So, by the way, this came from the Purple Color Storybook. And this is still in Modern Farmhouse. See how tiny it is? It's just tiny. Teeny. So I feel like, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go up here. Cover up the calendar. And then take this. I kind of want it the even amount. Like the same amount of overlapping I do here, I want to do here. Maybe that's not necessary. It's probably not necessary. I'm just going to come down a little further. There we go. Like I said, that quote is just speaking to me. Goodness gracious, neighbors. Now somebody's out there practicing guitar. Fireworks earlier, chainsaw yesterday, guitar today. My neighbors are losing their mind. Okay, I still think it needs something down here. What if I use the Make Time for Yourself one down there? It needs something to back it too. It does. It's just not, that's too bold. I'm gonna do that. Because see, that one kind of has little flowers in it. I'm just going to pretend that that quote is not there and that this quote is. I didn't center it perfectly, but I'm good with that. There we go. This feels a little weightier on this side now. Still needs a little decoration there, but I'll probably add that as the week goes on. All right, this video is long enough. I'm gonna get going. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a happy Easter. I hope you stay healthy during all of this and take care of yourself and those you love. If you liked this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're inspired at all by my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Then you get to see more of them. So thank you very much. Happy planning. Stay healthy.